This camera is hanging on by a thread, as am I. Hi, welcome to my kitchen, biatch. I'm debating on whether or not you sit and watch me cook dinner, or you sit and watch me sit on my ass and talk to you. Ooh, right? Oh, it's a toss-up. Who knows? Do you want to watch me cook dinner? I'm actually not gonna have you do that. Because the thing that I'm cooking is really fucking, like, bizarre. It's actually not. It's just a meatball sub on focaccia. Not weird at all, actually. I just don't want you to watch me do it because I don't want to make you jealous. Or do I? Maybe I do want to make you jealous. How about them apples? But come on, come over here, bitch. Move your fucking ass. This was stupid. I don't know. I'm just trying to mix this up and have some fun. Sue me. Okay, see you over there. Ooh, can you do like a cool ass transition? No, we are atrocious at editing, and you know this. Please? No, final answer. Fuck, you suck. You are no fun. Whatever. See you in a sec. And then I forgot to turn off the camera. And it's funny. And so I'm leaving it in. Because I really want you to see my double chin and me fumbling with my dishwasher, obviously. The whooshing is sending me. Set us down a little harder next time, will ya? Ooh. It is storming outside, and I get to talk to you. Ooh, what a treat. Oh, this jacket's coming undone. Jesus. Hello? I just had a little inclination for... Wow, yeah, so do you want to try that again? Yeah, I'll try that again. I just had a little inclination... What the fuck? An inkling. I don't know why I'm overcomplicating it. To talk to you. About what? I actually have no idea. I'm freeballing it. No underwear. But let's get into it. Why not? I'm feeling frisky. I've been like trying to put less Girl, what is going on? I don't know. Stop. You're stressing me out more. I literally just asked a question. I've been trying to put less pressure on myself to film these videos because I'm normally such like a tight ass, hard ass. I'm just like, you have to do this and then you have to do that and then you have to... I've been so rigid my entire life, and I think it's the way I grew up, and I'm trying to like break that rigidity. I'm just using made-up words apparently tonight. Oh, I should watch Fear Street again. Yes, again, you liquor. We are less than 5 minutes into this, and you really said liquor. Bro, you need to chill the fuck out. I'm already exhausted. Okay, you're right. I'm sorry. I'll simmer. Fear Street's my comfort movie, but I've been trying to be less rigid and less of a hard ass because I like realize I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna die anyway. Living my everyday so by the book just to die? What the fuck? I'm grieving right now. Anyways, let's start. I don't know. Also, I'm writing a Substack and I'm gonna promote it. Tell them my Substack, because I can't think of it off the top of my head. Right, yeah, no, I'll do that for sure. I also totally can absolutely think of what my Substack is called at this moment in time, obviously. Ella Green 80, all lowercase. I'm not gonna put the shitty iMovie text on the screen, you're just gonna go have to look it up. Yeah, cool. Shameless plug. I don't know why you guys got me in the most, like, uppity, chipper mood ever. I'm gonna crash soon, I can feel it. I'm about to crash and burn. Cool, perfect. And it's not a short story, it's very much a long story. It's 86 pages. But it's about grief in like a funny, cute, silly way. So you don't, you know. I was gonna say, I don't know how unhinged I can be. I don't know, it's gonna make you not want to blow your brains out, I guess. Yeah. So you delivered that about as delicately as a jackhammer? Yeah, that wasn't much of softening the blow. You're right, but that's whatever. Okay. I always jot some ideas down that I like want to talk about, but like I said, I'm not planning this, so let's see. Huh. What's calling to me? Oh, you're such a stupid, annoying, gross hippie. I was only half kidding. Look, I might be a stupid, annoying, gross hippie. Actually, we're trying to get better at self put-ups. Try again. I might be a wonderful, kind of weird hippie, but I'm not that hippie, okay? Like, I gotta fucking keep my shit in check. Ooh, actually, I have to respond to the lady I'm doing ayahuasca with. Oh, never mind. Yeah, no, you really are a stupid, annoying hippie. Airplane! Okay, yeah, I like it. Yeah, no, definitely the face of someone who likes it. What the hell? What? I wrote a note. This is how chaotic. I just like something will pop in my mind and I'll just write it in my notes app because I'm such a crackhead. And I like in the moment I'm like, yes, this is what I need to talk about. And then I read it back and I'm just like, girl. It's like when you're like in your feels head ass and you're like writing in your notes and thinking that you're fucking, I don't even know, like, oh, what's going on out there? You're Edgar Allan Poe or some shit, and in reality you're just like, oh, Gabby Hanna. I don't know. Sorry, Gabby. You're lovely. My brain is poisoned, but I'm searching for the antidote. Whoa. Yeah, that was good. Hair growth too. Just a little something sweet for kids. It's grown quite a bit, so it's exciting. But ooh, I have got to go on a rain walk and like be angsty as fucking hate the world after this. Yeah, I'm really busy. No, please don't ask me to hang out tonight. I'm too busy hating the world. Or I could watch Twilight tonight. Wow, the possibilities are endless. Let's calm down. So I feel like I talk about a lot of the same stuff, just in different fonts, like MLA format, Times New Roman, that sort of thing. But womp womp. I talk about the stuff that I'm actively learning right now on this point in my life, in my own human experience, in my own reality, and like putting it out there just to watch my own growth as a person because the internet's remarkable. You can watch a CGI demon fuck a horse. That's a quote from Sex Education, okay? I'm not a crazed lunatic, but don't look at my search history, right? Oh my, what is up your ass today? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. But, yeah, I like to put this out there just to go back and watch my own journeys and endeavors, and then also hoping to connect with some, like, people, one of you 7 billion fuckers out there, in hopes that, like, you take something from my experience that resonates with you. Obviously, everything in my experience is not going to resonate with yours, and I'm finding myself having to shriek over my loud ass dishwasher. My appliances are very loud. I don't know. They like to do the most. They are attention whores. Same. It would be my apartment, right? But, yeah, I don't know. I think that the art of human connection is just so valuable, and we live in a time where you can do it. Like, we don't even have to be face to face technically. Like I said, I don't know. I'm hoping that maybe if I talk about things that have been struggles in your life and experience too, then maybe I can help you see a different perspective. Or maybe you want to light me on fire. I don't know. That's the beauty of it. You never know what you're gonna get. Oh, girl, I'm scared for the day I get hate comments. I don't know if I can hang. I'm just kidding. You bully me, I bully you 10 times harder, bitch. Watch yourself. Anyways, I wrote in my notes app, I believe all of us are capable of feeling, yes, and an airplane should go by right now. Yeah, so if the dishwasher could be cranked up a few decibels and the laundry machine could start going on and the rain could just pour and my upstairs neighbors could get into it as well and every airplane in the lower 46 could land right now, that would be great. If we could do that, thank you. Yeah, perfect. Now we can start. I believe all of us are capable of feeling everything that comes with the human experience. Although some of us stifle that due to shit experiences that we've had in our own lives and we shut ourselves off from all future experiences. Let me take a shot every time I say that word. Have fun getting your stomach pumped. Experience. Shut up. But we stifle ourselves from future experiences because of that fear from our past. Wow. I love saying words. What about you? What I meant by that is kind of going a little bit more into what I was saying earlier in the video, how I've been such like a hard ass, or just very particular about the way that I've lived my life over the past few years. And I kind of haven't even like remembered the fact that I'm having a genuine human experience, and I haven't been conscious, and there's been so many things in the way that I just like kind of move about the world that have been like presenting themselves and coming up to the surface, and I'm just like, wait, what the fuck? Low-key, this is like kind of, I'm not normal. Or like, the way that I'm interacting actually is not really serving me anymore. And there's so many instances in that. And like, again, I grew up like in a very type A household, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think obviously there's pros and cons to both. But I think it's important for me, at least, I'm someone that needs to like submerge myself in every single part of the human experience that I can possibly immerse myself in, I guess. Not immerse myself, submerge myself. I just was trying not to use the same word twice. Whoopsies. But because I have so much fear and so much guilt and so much shame as an individual, and I've grown up thinking something is wrong with me, like I think so many of us do, I have shut myself off from so many different beautiful, wonderful things that this life could provide. And I've like kind of only had tunnel vision, focusing and fixating on all the shitty things that this life has to offer. Like there's so many different rabbit holes of darkness that you can lead yourself down if you're not careful. And let me tell you, sorry, I'm smiling because my friend texted me. Oh, shout out Amelia if you're watching this, but I hope you're not because I'm embarrassed. Love you though. But she'll get this conversation better than anybody. We talk about it all the time. Oh, you guys would love her. She's great. But, oh, 2 shirtless men running past, yelling. Okay, go fuck yourself. Don't yell. Who gave men lips? Also, they were running like twinks. Is that a slur? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I'm literally in a lavender marriage, okay? I'm married to a gay guy. Married. It doesn't matter. I'm super pro LGBTQ. I'm so pro LGBTQ, I joined the community. So don't worry. Anyway. Oh, it's 555, girl. What was I getting at? Oh yeah, like I said, I grew up thinking that there was something wrong with me as a person, and wait, that's not where I was going with that. Sorry, I don't know, these are all discombobulated. But I'm actually not sorry, this is how my brain works. If you don't like that, literally go anywhere else. I hate you. But I feel like I need more lip stuff. Focus, biatch. Right. Here, I'll just apply it for you. That'll help, right? Yeah, you apply it. That'll make my lips look better. The fuck? What is that logic? Let me sink myself into my own skin because I can't talk. Let me think about where I was going with this. Oh, the rain's so nice. Oh yeah. Because I grew up in a type A household and I craved a sense of control in a world that feels very out of control, and all of this, and I had a certain image in my mind of how I needed to be as a person, and this is exactly who I was, and if I didn't meet that criteria exactly right on the money, I was a piece of shit, loser, failure, idiot that deserved to have a swirly in the toilet and have my lunch money stolen and my underwear hung at the flagpole. You catch my drift? And so yeah, it was just so problematic. And I don't know, I was just so incredibly hard on myself, and I would convince myself that I was the only person out there that, it's so funny. It's so funny because I think we all do this. And it's so sad that us humans were so hard on ourselves when in reality, like, we are just doing the best that we can based on our specific circumstances that we've been given in this life. And that's another thing. would beat myself up for just existing. I'm just like, God, why am I this way when I have so much that I could be grateful for and so many people would kill to have my life, and why am I such a girl? Oh, Jesus. You chill the fuck out. First of all, you're allowed to have problems. To be human is to have problems. To be human is to suffer. Not all the time, but no one gets out of that. I don't care what situation you've been given. Obviously, I'm a privileged little shit, and if I can't recognize that, then I'm an ignorant little douche canoe slut. And I recognize that, so pat me on the back. Aren't I great? But that doesn't mean that I'm not allowed to, like, have shit happen. Doesn't mean that I need to be, like, super dramatic and, I don't know, and like, be a victim and be like, oh, my life is so hard, my life specifically. Like, no, but I think it's very important to be aware of all that I do have, but also not beat myself up for that, because I will take on so many problems that just are literally not mine to take on at all in the first place. Yes, another airplane, thank God. I'll take all of that on and be like, it's my fault that there's so much suffering and badness in the world, and like, how come I don't have that, but some people do, and I will literally make it my fault, and I'm just like, okay, things are the way that they are. They've been the way that they are for billions of years, and they're going to continue to be the way that they are long after I'm dead and gone. You're just existing in it in your own way, and you didn't have any say in this. Like, you didn't, I mean, I don't know how it works, honestly. Don't come at me with your fucking beliefs. I don't care. Whatever you believe in, great. You keep that to yourself, queen. If it helps you sleep at night, more power to you, but I don't give a shit. But I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, babe, don't you think that if you did have a say in everything that goes on in this world, that, like, if you specifically had a say in everything, that things would be different? Yeah, and you probably wouldn't have chosen people to suffer, and you probably wouldn't have like, that is not in your control. So why the hell are you trying to control it? Like, I don't know. It's just so funny because the way my brain works, you guys, it's so stupid. Like, I just go around like, oh, woe is me. So much darkness, and it's so fucked up, and I'm just in agony 24/7, and look at this shit show of a planet we live on. And like, okay, yeah, true. That can definitely be a point of view that I think is important to acknowledge, because if we don't acknowledge it and sweep everything that's fucked up in this life under the rug, which is another thing that I had growing up a lot of the time. It was like, oh, no, don't look at that. Look over here. Look at this. No. We don't want to look at that. Like, only the good, only the good, only the good. And I'm just like, that's problematic too. I said this in my last video, but both need to exist. Both do exist, but you can choose where you shift your focus. And I know you're not going to want to hear that, and you're going to be like, no, you can choose. You can. And like, you are the one that is in control of your own reality, and not in control in everything that happens in your reality, but the way that you react to it. And I have fallen victim because of my own fear and guilt and shame. Like I said, there is so much in this life that is worth experiencing, and I couldn't see that for the longest time because I got myself in a real dark place. Oh good, the twinks are back. Hi guys, you go. Okay, power bottom. But sorry. Anyway, oh God, what was I getting at? Oh yeah, you can spiral yourself into a really dark place really fast, and I literally have to make a conscious choice every day when I wake up that I'm like, okay, this life has a lot to offer. It does. Good and bad. Trust me, you'll get both. You'll get the whole shebang. But today, where do you want to place your focus? And sometimes it is on the negative side, and I don't fight that. Like, I'm just like, okay, yeah, fine. Like, you want to fixate on this right now? Go for it. That's fine. But just know that cannot be the entire identity you take on going forward. Like, because, again, if you take on all of these identities and all of these awful things, like, you label yourself as insecure, you label yourself as a victim, you label yourself, which again, we are victim, like everyone's victim to something in this life, but like, I guess what I'm trying to say is that doesn't have to be your story going forward. You don't always have to identify with those parts of yourself. And like, I'm realizing, like I said, my therapist and I talked about this. He's like, the human spectrum and the human experience and life as a whole is so broad, and everyone goes through radically different adventures and journeys and ups and downs and twists and turns. Stories that I couldn't even possibly fathom experiencing, but also because I'm a human and because I am so like open and like I do have basic empathy skills. I believe most of us do. There are the one-offs. Looking at you, Jeffrey Dahmer. Hey, Ted Bundy. But for the most part, all of us we have empathy. And so, like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, there are experiences. What am I trying to say? Let me think about how to phrase this. Flash your titties or something so they... Oh my god! Objectify me much? I guess what I'm trying to say is, like, even if there are certain experiences I haven't gone through yet, or I haven't gone through at all, I know that me being a human and me having the ability to feel on such a deep level, I can honestly be open to any experience presented to me, you know? And, like, I can be able to shift myself and like shift into parts of myself that are more like less rigid. And like I do have all of this stuff in life that exists, I have a connection to. It's just a matter on like whether or not I put my focus and my energy toward that specific thing, and that's how I connect with it, I guess. Like, there are very dark, fucked up things in this life that I could have a connection to if I wanted to, but there is just so many, like, God, there's 7 billion people, 7 billion different realities, like, and I'm living in my own and thinking that's the only one, and my story is the only one. Like, no, there is so much that you can let yourself be open to, but a lot of us don't. We're very closed off, and the way that we are is the way that we are, and it's the way that we always have been, it's the way it always will be, and I'm like, why though? You don't know that. You are a human, and whether you like it or not, you are connected to life as a whole. All parts of it, if you want to be. Like, I'm serious. There is something out there for everyone and everything, and like, there's multiple things. And I had to shift my perspective to view life this way and all of the experiences it offers, and stop, judging those experiences and labeling them, but just being like, okay, I'm just here to experience them. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a good person. I'm just a person that is trying to handle myself in the best way that I know how. I need to stop beating myself up, for the state of the world. No one person is responsible for the state of the world. We're all responsible in a way. And yes, maybe this is hippie, but I do believe that we are connected to just the weird fucking life force energy that is life. Like, I have a connection to it. You do too. A lot of people are shut off to that. That's fine. And if you don't believe me, fine, don't. I'm not here to like convince you. I'm not here to be like pasta or anything. Yeah, confess your slutty little sins to me, bitch. But I think that it's just changed my perspective on everything, because I had so much shame. I guess I'm just going to give an example. Like, for instance, in body image and sex, because of multiple reasons in my past as a teenager. And I've held on to that. And I was like, this is the only way that it's going to be for me going forward. And it's like, but then I would see all these other people being so confident in their body and so feminine and so flowy. And like, sex wasn't a bad thing. Sex was a positive thing. And I realized, I saw people experiencing that. And I took a step back and I was like, why not me? And then I really thought about it. And I was like, if I want to experience things in a different way, I have to shift into a different part of myself that is open. It's like almost putting on a different, like an alter ego, but it's still you, obviously. But like, I'm like, okay, well, if I want to be more flowy and feminine and everything in that realm, like I have to open myself up and unlock that part of myself and let myself go there, which I can do. And a lot of people, like, again, will say that they can't do things. No, you very much can do things. You're just putting a limit on yourself and saying, no, like, I can't do that. And then my next question is, well, why? Why can't you do that specifically? And then you're going to give me all your fucking bullshit life experience. It's not bullshit, I'm sorry. I don't mean to discredit your life. All of your life experiences, and you're going to tell me this is exactly why I can't do that. And I'm still going to say, like, no, you can, though. Like, you really, truly can. There are so many stories of it, but I'm like, and I know this is so cringy, it makes me want to throw up in my mouth even saying it, but I'm like, you can do whatever you want to do. You can. The only person that is stopping you is you. And it's so funny. It's just so funny that we all get in our own way so much. Like, no one is a bigger bully to ourselves than we are to ourselves. And, like, obviously, yes, some people in our life and some experiences can definitely add to that and feed the, like, self-doubt part of ourselves. Fatten that little bitch up. But, like, I'm just saying that I've been thinking about all of these things within myself. And I've just been shedding so many layers that I've picked up. And, like, I would be so in awe of people doing certain things that, like, obviously drew me in this life. And I'd be like, oh, man, they're so cool. I can't do that, though. And then I'd think about it, and I'd be like, wait, well, no, but seriously, why can't I do that? Like, I've been such a, like, going back to the rigid, hard-ass thing, I'm like, I've just been so, like, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't have to keep being that way anymore if I don't want to. I think a little bit of structure is good, and, like, obviously, that was my way of, like, maintaining a sense of control. But also realizing how it is all out of my control. Ugh, I hate to say it. I'm like, why can't I just run the world? Hello? Like, come on. But I'm just, like, stepping back and just being like, okay, wait, do I actually enjoy doing this, or am I just doing it because someone said I should, and I just kind of have been going on with that, or, like, my parents said I should, or I was raised to do that, or I should get this job, or I should do this because people say I should. And then again, I'm like, well, then why am I even listening to them if they're living a life that doesn't feel in alignment with the one that I want to make for myself? So wait a minute. In a motherfucking nutshell, what the hell am I doing with my time? And if it is all for nothing and I am just gonna die anyway, shouldn't I actually do stuff that, like, I enjoy? Oh, what a thought. What a fucking thought. I don't know. And also, if there are technically no rights or wrongs, chill. There are some, but, like, no right or wrong way to live or be, you know, obviously there's the don't murder or hurt people or whatever the fuck, but, like, also, like, shouldn't I, allow myself to make mistakes? Because isn't that part of growing in the human experience, and not really beat myself up for those mistakes, obviously? Just, like, learn and try to be better going forward. And shouldn't I be able to love what I love unapologetically, because why not? And it breaks my heart that I wish more people thought like this, and I think that fear does hold us back from a lot. And it's understandable. It's really hard to get over yourself in this life. Like, it's really fucking hard. And it really was me just having to take a step back and be like, you are so capable of experiencing this life to the fullest, and honestly, like, letting yourself experience other people's experience, or, like, getting more into that art form and learning more about other people and, like, what makes them tick and what makes them hurt, because it mirrors my own pain and hurt a lot of the time. And, like, I don't know, I guess just living life with a sense of not ignorance, never that, ever, but a bit more gentleness and a bit more, like, wonder. Again, like, you know that wonder we all had when we were kids? Where the fuck that go? But, like, trying to focus more into everything that this life can offer rather than everything that this life can take away, because it can take a lot fast. But, yeah, as it's shown me recently. Sorry to be somber about it, but that's life. Oof. Knife to the heart. But it's also showed me so many wonderful things. And I tend to fixate on all the dark shit, and I let my thoughts control me and take me to a really scary, fucked up place, and I can't afford to go there anymore. Unless, of course, like, it's needed for, like, work or something that I'm doing. But, like, I have lived such a beautiful life. a life that people would kill to have, and it makes me sick that I haven't been able to see that a lot of the time. And I have seen the good and the bad, obviously. I've seen a lot of it at such a young age. But I have seen so much beauty that this world can offer, and I often let that go under the radar and, again, only fixate on what's wrong or what's bad or what I don't have. And I'm just constantly on the search for something that will make me feel complete or make me feel this or make me feel, but I make myself feel. I make myself feel. Do certain people or places and things like come along and invoke a certain feeling in me? Yes. But I have access to all of those feelings whenever I want them, if I choose. So that's it. Just some food for thought. I love you. Also, in no way, shape, or form is this me trying to toxic positivity your ass. I hate that shit. I'm just saying that there is polarities in everything in this life. So where pain, hurt, and sorrow exists somewhere right now, someone's going through it, just know that someone's also going through the most beautiful, blissful, amazing moment in their life simultaneously. Both are out there, both are options. You have the capacity to feel both whenever you choose. And that's kind of a weird, sick, twisted fucking gift. It's like the stupid Trojan horse. You're like, great, thanks for this weird gift. Yeah, and then the Greeks jump out and conquer the Trojans, where I just get so much energy thrown at me all the time, and I just need to figure out and sift through the energy that actually helps me and builds me and grounds me and makes me feel peace and good. So, on that note, I love you. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to make my outros not as stupid because I suck at saying goodbyes. So me and my stupid little pink Barbie cup are going to go. Love your face. Kisses. Bye. Okay, well, I guess that's all I had. I was expecting this to take like 20 minutes, but it took 10. So, cool. I guess just a quickie today, huh? It's not funny. That's not funny. Don't laugh at that, stupid idiot. Okay, well, I love you. Thank you so much for taking time out of your life to watch me ramble on. That's really cool of you. I appreciate it. I hope you got something from this, and if you didn't, oops. Sucks. Sucks, right? Hey, win some, lose some, man. Yeah, have a beautiful day. I love you. And that sounds so insincere, but yeah. You know, I'm a stupid, dirty hippie, so peace and love and whatnot. But also fuck you at the same time. You get what I mean? Gotta have a bit of both. Life's no fun without that. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Stop delaying the inevitable. But kisses, all the things. You look super hot and sexy per usual, and go do something nice for yourself. You deserve that. Lord knows this life isn't nice all the time, so you should be nice to yourself, if nothing else. Wow. Mic drop, right? Never heard that one before, I bet. Okay, bye. No, we are atrocious. Okay. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Do you guys remember that song? Ooh, I could really use a wish right now. I can't. I forgot that I wanted to make a bit. God damn it. I just got comfortable. And now it draws off. Stupid.